Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can tell from the title, this video is going to be a mock interview for those of you who are interested in venturing over to the legal side of things. So if you're interested in becoming a paralegal or legal assistant, this video is specifically for you. In this video, I'm going to provide a few questions that you may be asked by a potential employer, along with the answer and the structure of the answer, for you to take that and then tweak it and utilize it to the best of your ability. And be sure to implement your own personal experiences when answering the question. So again, this is just a general blueprint, but be sure to tweak it to your specific needs, okay? Now, for those of you who do not know, I am Danielle. I am a criminal defense paralegal. Overall, I've been a paralegal for roughly 8 years. I started in the civil sector, and for the last 4.5 to 5 years, I've been a criminal defense paralegal, which I absolutely love, okay? Also, guys, side note, please send me all positive vibes, all positive energy. I am retaking my LSAT August the 9th, which is this coming Friday. So make sure that you pray for me and send me positivity that I reach my goals. Also, guys, I want to note that I do have the questions and the answers to the questions here. So I will be referring to my phone and the notes that are in my phone throughout this video. All right, let's hop into it. First question. Can you tell me about your educational background and any relevant coursework or certifications? The answer. I have an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree in paralegal studies, or whichever field you studied in, from, make sure to list your college, where I took courses in, then you want to fill in the blank. But for the sake of this answer, we're going to say, I have an associate's degree in paralegal studies from University of Maryland, where I took courses in legal research, legal writing, and civil procedure. I also completed a certificate in, and then list the specific certification that you have, if any. If this is not applicable, you do not have to add the certification part. You want to go on to say, which has helped me gain practical skills, legal document preparation, and case management. Now, if you do not have any formal background in legal studies or anything related to the legal field, you want to hone in on the skills that you gained when acquiring or obtaining your associate's degree or your bachelor's degree in whichever field you have it in. So for me, I was a history major in undergrad, and I'm also currently obtaining my master's degree in history. So history requires a lot of reading, writing, and research. So I would be sure to insert that. Okay, so again, any and all questions that you need to answer, make sure to tie it into your personal experience, your personal educational background, so that it's more personalized. Okay. Question number 2. Why do you want to work as a paralegal or legal assistant, and what interests you about this role? Answer. I am passionate about the legal field, or I am passionate about, insert whatever it is that you're passionate about, and I enjoy the detailed work involved in legal research and document preparation. The role of a paralegal offers a unique opportunity to not only support attorneys and contribute to the legal process, but it also offers me a unique opportunity to enhance my skill set and to build upon the skill set that I already have. I'm excited about the prospect of working in a dynamic environment and learning more about the legal system. Question number 3 that a potential employer may ask you: how do you handle multiple tasks or deadlines when working on several cases at once? So, this is a time where you want to use some of your prior experiences in your previous roles to show that you do have the skill set required, although you don't have the actual experience of working in a legal field. So I will start off by saying, in my previous role as you want to insert your previous role, I prioritize my tasks based on deadlines and importance. Using tools such as project management software and to-do lists help to keep me on track with my responsibilities. Effective time management is imperative. So I break down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable steps and set interim deadlines to ensure timely completion. Question number 4 that you may be asked by a potential employer is, can you give me an example of a time when you had to handle a difficult situation or conflict in a professional setting? So again, you want to bring in your previous experience. Most certainly. In my previous role I worked with, you want to either say clients or customers or partners or whoever it is that you engaged with in your previous role. And I can distinctly remember a time when there was a situation where 2 team members had conflicting opinions on how to handle a particular case. Because I like to diffuse situations, I facilitated a discussion where each person could present their perspective. By doing so, we were able to work together and find a compromise that not only remedied the situation, but also addressed everyone's concern. This experience taught me the importance of clear, effective, and direct communication and collaboration in resolving conflicts. Okay, next question that you may be asked by a potential employer. We're on number 5 now. What software or tools are you familiar with that are commonly used in the legal field? Now, again, if you're an entry-level person, you may not be privy to any software, but you always want to go with what you know. So the answer I have for you all is I am proficient in Microsoft Office, including Microsoft Excel and Word, which I used in my previous role to draft documents and manage cases, in addition to the database that was provided by my previous employer. I also have limited experience with Westlaw and also LexisNexis, as well as other case management systems. Number 6, describe a time when you had to conduct legal research. What was your approach and what was the outcome? Okay. Now, this may apply to you, this may not. Again, you want to make sure that you tweak it for you specifically. I'm going to sprinkle this in just because I feel like it's really important. So, during my internship, I was assigned to research case law related to clients' issues. I began by identifying relevant keywords and using Google. I would then use Google Scholar to continue my research. After that, I would use Westlaw to find cases and statutes. I organized the research into a comprehensive memo that summarized the findings and their implications for the case. In doing so, I was able to assist my attorneys with developing a legal strategy. All right, number 7. This is another question you may be asked by a potential employer. How do you ensure accuracy and attention to detail in your work? Thank you for that question. I typically double check my work by reviewing documents thoroughly before submission. I also cross-reference any facts or figures. Additionally, I use checklists and follow established procedures to ensure nothing is overlooked. And if possible, I also have a colleague review my work to catch any errors that I may have missed. So I make it a point to always have a second pair of eyes look over my work. All right, number 8, how do you stay updated on changes in laws and legal procedure? Wow, that's a really good question. I stay informed by reading legal publications, watching the news, and trying my very best to stay updated on world news. I follow relevant blogs and news sources as well. I also participate in webinars from time to time and continuing education courses. I also make use of resources provided by professional organizations. Last question, guys, okay? Can you describe a time when you had to handle sensitive or confidential information? In my previous role, I frequently worked with confidential client information and was responsible for maintaining its security. I followed strict protocols put in place by the company and HIPAA for document handling and storage. I also ensured that all communication involving sensitive data was conducted securely. My adherence to confidentiality helps build trust with clients and protect their interests. Okay, guys, so those were a few questions that you may be asked during your interview for either a legal assistant or a paralegal. It is my hope that you found those questions in this mock interview helpful. If you have any questions or anything specific that you would like answered or that you're just wondering about, please feel free to leave all of your comments, questions, concerns down below. If you are already a practicing paralegal, or if you're already a practicing attorney, if you're already in the legal field in any capacity and you are willing to share some of your knowledge and insight with those who are watching this video, please put everything down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Also, please don't forget to click that notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much. And I provide a lot of tips and tricks and things of that nature over on my TikTok. So I will leave the name up here somewhere. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.